They wear the robe of divinity, but some of their secrets are far from holy. Behind the ancient walls of the Vatican lie secrets older than the Church itself, and some were never meant for human eyes. Welcome to the Diabolist's Lab, a place where faith, fear, and forbidden truths collide. Tonight we're diving into 3 stories buried deep within the walls of the Vatican and the shadow of the new Pope, Leo XVI. If you're ready for hidden archives, demonic whispers, and chilling conspiracies, then stay with us till the end. Enter if you dare. Exit if you can. And don't forget, if these tales intrigue or disturb you, hit that like button, drop a comment, and subscribe to the Diabolist's Lab on YouTube and TikTok. Watch till the end, and if it resonates with you, consider supporting our work through the Ko-fi link below. Every contribution helps keep the lab running and the darkness illuminated. Now, let's begin. The Hidden Papal Bull. In 1857, under the reign of Pope Pius IX, a papal bull was written and then buried. Its name has never been spoken in public. Its contents never revealed. Locked deep within the classified archives of the Vatican, sealed away in silence, lies a document titled De Creaturis Silenti, on the creatures of silence. According to whispers from Vatican insiders and independent archivists who claim to have glimpsed redacted fragments, this document describes an encounter, not with demons, not with angels, but with something in between. Non-human intelligences, incorporeal, ancient, ever watching. The Church calls them creatures of silence. They are said to appear only in times of great crisis, before the death of a pope, or the shattering of unity within the Church itself. They do not speak, they observe. Most disturbing of all, the bull allegedly includes accounts from 3 different popes, each of whom described being visited by the same figure, a tall, faceless being wrapped in white linen. It did not speak with words. It whispered in a language unknown to any human scholar, a language the document describes as not of this world. Its voice is silence. Its name is not known. When it arrives, the Church bleeds. This bull was not signed with ink. It was sealed in blood, a ritual reserved only for the gravest of declarations, excommunications, or pronouncements of eternal condemnation. Immediately after being signed, it was locked away in the Archivum Secretum, beneath a triple-sealed security system, accessible only to the reigning pope and one other, the custodian librarian, a role created for the sole purpose of guarding this single document. When Pope John Paul I died unexpectedly in 1978, only 33 days into his papacy, rumors spread like wildfire. They said he had requested access to De Creaturis Silenti the day before his death. But the Vatican lists no such request. No paper trail, no confirmation, no truth, only silence. To this day, the Church denies the document exists. But in a rare 1996 interview, former Jesuit scholar Father Ignacio Muñoz said quietly, "The Church fears not demons, but what watches the demons. That is what this bull speaks of. Some secrets are not meant to be uncovered. The Last Audience. In March 2024, just months before Pope Leo XVI assumed the papal throne, a Vatican archivist named Lorenzo Bellini vanished without a trace. Bellini had been employed in the Archivum Apostolicum Vaticanum for over 2 decades, known for his precision and unshakable loyalty. What made his disappearance truly unsettling was the cryptic voicemail he left for his sister the night before.
Stanno scegliendo quello sbagliato. Il pubblico non era umano. Per favore, non venite a cercarmi.
The message was dismissed by authorities as a mental breakdown, but those within the Vatican's inner circle knew better. Just days earlier, Bellini had been granted temporary access to a sealed chamber beneath the basilica, a room referenced only in apocryphal maps as Sala Ultima, the final room. According to obscure Vatican blueprints leaked in the 1980s, this chamber was used only during conclaves, where the rightful pope could not be agreed upon. Whispers among certain theologians suggest the room was not just for mediation, but for something far older, a ritual known as the Last Audience, allegedly performed only when divine guidance was absent. This rite involved consulting a non-divine intelligence said to be bound beneath the Vatican since the time of Constantine. Records from the 15th century mention a figure, the Seated One, an entity encased in silver cloth, whose head was always bowed, and whose breath chilled even candlelight. Only one cardinal would be allowed to approach and listen. The rest would wait in total silence. That cardinal would then return and announce the name, a name they could not remember, choosing. Bellini, it seems, had uncovered documentation indicating that this ritual had been revived. His notes, found in his apartment, were frantically written and barely coherent. One fragment simply read, "The Pope is not chosen by God anymore. He is chosen by what waits below." Despite internal inquiries, no official Vatican statement was ever issued about Bellini's disappearance. His apartment was sealed, his belongings catalogued, and quietly destroyed. The Crow of St. Malachy. When Pope Leo XVI was elected in the year 2025, speculation erupted among fringe theologians and prophecy believers. According to the infamous prophecy of St. Malachy, which lists 112 popes, from Celestine II to Peter the Roman, Leo XVI would be the final pope before the end of the Church as we know it. Shortly after Leo's coronation, a small group of Swiss guards reported seeing a black crow perched atop the obelisk in St. Peter's Square, a bad omen in Roman superstition. Even more strange, Vatican CCTV footage of the crow mysteriously glitched and corrupted during the exact moment of its appearance. Insiders claim that during Pope Leo's first private meeting with the College of Cardinals, he requested access to the so-called Chronicon Secreta, a document said to reveal the Church's true origin story, including its interactions with supernatural entities. No such chronicle has ever been publicly acknowledged, but legends say it was first written by a monk who claimed to be possessed while transcribing the Book of Revelation. Within a month of that request, 3 high-ranking cardinals either retired abruptly or were relocated without explanation. One of them, Cardinal Miguel Tovar, was later found wandering near the shores of Lake Albano, muttering again and again, "We crowned the wrong man." No one can confirm what Pope Leo XVI read, or whether the prophecy is real, but something shifted within the Vatican after his ascension. The bells of St. Peter's reportedly rang for 13 minutes instead of the usual 7 during his inauguration. Was it a glitch in tradition or a silent signal that something darker had begun? Darkness doesn't always hide. Sometimes it invites you in. 3 stories, one unshakable feeling that behind the marble walls of the Vatican, something is being hidden or unleashed. If this video left you questioning everything, show your support with a like and drop a comment with your theory. Subscribe to the Diabolist's Lab on YouTube and TikTok. And remember, keep your eyes open and your doors locked. Evil waits for those who open the wrong one.